pumpkin spice coffee going. Fall in a cup. Fall in a cup. Waking up the fingers. Up early. So this poll is for Thursday morning. So get carried away with ourselves. Probably shouldn't be playing with fire this early in the morning. So this is for Thursday, and it's a continuation of the weekly poll. I do, for those of you that are just kind of tuning in, I go through and I do a weekly poll, and it sets the theme or the tone, it gives us a challenge for the week, and then it also gives us a learning experience for the week. And then I pull a card for each day of the week, and that gives us a theme or a tone to work with. I keep track of those cards, and then I pull for those specific days, and we just kind of see how that interplay, how that energy message is being delivered to us. And the daily polls, it's about the energy that's in play for that day. So a challenging energy, an energy to embrace, an energy to avoid, and then a positive energy focus for us to work on. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hello, Spirit Energy. Thank you for letting me be an instrument of your insight, support, and guidance as we open the message you share with us today. Spirit guides, show me clearly. And I'm going to check my camera and just make sure it's still working, because it seems to turn off sometimes on its own. And then I have to restart things. Waking up here. It's been a rough couple of days, so let's see if we're starting to get a break here. We've been working with shadow, which is really a huge potential for growth. But it can be a little rough on us as we go through the process. So we'll kind of see how this is working out for us. So, all right, let me put these over here. Really waking up. Doing okay this morning. She's not looking for her walk yet. Okay. All right, what message do we have today? Okay. So as just a general recap, so the theme for this week is sanctuary, and that's both internal and external. Internally, it's easier for us to go through at any point, which is just such a benefit. It's our sanctuary within. It goes with us everywhere. And if we go through and we nurture that place, it allows us the strength to be able to go in and fill our cups up at will, to empower that and make it stronger, it's also important to go and set up a safe space or a sanctuary space, a revered space externally. It can be your bedroom, it can be part of your yard, a garden, maybe it's a favorite park, that sort of thing. And especially that connection, enhancement with nature, that grounding that gives us, being able to feel the wind, any of that interplay really helps us internally be able to strengthen that wellspring of life that we have and that we share with the universe. One of the challenges that we're working with is that connection with nature, and going through that process of being respectful, walking in gratitude and appreciation, slowing things down as we interact with nature, being more observant of the birds and the trees, and how we're either taking or giving, and how we can make that better in our own lives. Emergence, that one is focusing on that growth as we go through this week. I mean, we've been working in so much shadow this week that it's only a product of the more obvious that there is definitely some growth going on this week, especially as we maintain a pretty consistent need to be aware and to be mindful in order to keep our balance through this week, because it's been a little rocky. So and I definitely have been seeing some of that in my own life. So Thursday's card that was pulled with the weekly pull was Temperance in Shadow, and we've seen Temperance before. And so that's the clashing of interests, that polarity. There's an impatience there. Remember, I think it was on Tuesday that we were kind of dealing with that. It was either Monday or Tuesday we were dealing with that. And that we really needed to work on being, just taking things in moderation, kind of slowing down just a little bit, not necessarily charging into things. So here, Nine of Wands is in the challenge position. So part of our challenge today is going to be in finding the motivation through the difficulties. It's important, because we're so close to the emergence, to push through it. Don't give up. It's been a challenge. Yeah, we might be feeling a little bit burnt out, but let's really focus on just pushing through. Today's energy to use, the King of Wands is in that position. We need to pull off of the leadership, our own natural leadership, whether or not that is more refined at this point or if that's still emerging, that we're allowing that to emerge. To go in and just make sure that, hey, with all of this other stuff that's been going on this week, it is really okay to continue dreaming big. So, take some time, get a laugh, a really soulful laugh, loosen up just a bit and enjoy a life well lived. So, there's the ups and the downs, and it seems like this is starting to be that shift away from the shadow, and that it's towards the end of the week, and maybe we're starting to see some of that uplift that's starting to happen. The energy to avoid is the Seven of Swords, and this is in shadow. So lying to yourself or others, something stolen or taken, maybe taking more than you should, when you should be working more towards giving and sharing. If there can also be maybe a bit of a syndrome of kind of an imposter syndrome, like first part of the week was a little bit rough, and maybe we're gonna need to go through and maybe it's fake it till you make it sort of thing, kind of shaking things off a little bit, but making sure that we're also being true to ourselves. So the universe is always watching, and it's keeping tabs on what our true intention and what our true feelings are. So for the positive focus is the Knight of Wands. And it really does seem like it's getting towards the end of the week and things are finally starting to loosen up. I love the Knight of Wands. So it's that adventure, the passion, spontaneity. Let it go and just do it. There's an element of courage with this. And considering what the last few days have been like, go out and enjoy yourself. So that's basically what, it's so nice to have this. So looking forward to Thursday. That's the reading for Thursday. If you have any questions, you're welcome to go ahead and contact me. Do hit subscribe if you haven't already. There's a link over to the original weekly poll, and in the bottom of that weekly poll I do add the links for each day as we go through the week, so you're welcome to go back there and reference that. And then I also leave a link in this video as we do tomorrow's poll, which would be Fridays. This one's Thursday, so obviously Friday. When Fridays is done, then I'll put Friday's link at the bottom of this one, so there'll be an update to that. And that's it. Enjoy your day, and thank you, Spirit Guides, for offering this message to us today and giving us a heads up on the energies in play. Thank you so much for joining.